get ready. Straight right here.
Black music is phenomenal, incredible, untouchable. Black music is forever.
Claressa Shields and Papoose lit up the 2026 BET Awards red carpet this weekend, and somehow the internet found a way to turn a couple's appearance into a full-blown debate about facial expressions. Word on the street is that Shields was glowing, full energy, full smiles, looking every bit like a woman who just walked the carpet with her man and didn't have a care in the world. Papoose, on the other hand, allegedly gave the camera a completely different energy. Stiff posture, serious face, not a smile in sight. And the internet, being the internet, decided this was the story of the night. The Shade Room's Instagram comment section reportedly turned into a courtroom within minutes. Fans believed the contrast between the two of them was too stark to ignore. Shields giddy and radiant, Papoose looking like he was waiting for the carpet to be over. People are saying it wasn't just a casual observation either. The comments allegedly piled up fast, with fans dissecting his expression frame by frame, asking why he looked so detached standing next to someone who was clearly having the time of her life. Some called it disrespectful. Some called it just who he is. But either way, the gatekeeping machinery of internet opinion had already made its decision before anyone involved said a single word. And then Claressa Shields did what Claressa Shields does. She didn't sit back and let the narrative run wild. The undefeated boxing champion, a woman who has built an entire career out of not backing down from anything, reportedly jumped straight into the comments herself to set the record straight. Fans believe this is peak GWOT behavior, because if there's one thing Shields has never done in her career, it's let someone else control the story. She allegedly explained that Papoose is simply a naturally quiet person, a loner by nature, someone who doesn't perform happiness for cameras just because there's a red carpet and a flash going off. People are saying her defense wasn't even defensive in tone. It read more like someone who knows her partner deeply and isn't interested in explaining him to strangers who don't. This is where the conversation gets interesting, because allegedly what's really happening here is a clash between two very different definitions of what a couple's appearance is supposed to look like. The internet, fans believe, has developed an expectation that red carpet couples perform a very specific kind of visual chemistry, matching energy, mirrored smiles, a kind of synchronized happiness that signals to the cameras that everything is fine. And when one half of a couple doesn't perform that, allegedly the assumption becomes that something is wrong, that there's tension, that the stiffness is a message in itself. But word on the street is that real relationships don't actually work that way, and Shields jumping in to clarify that Papoose's demeanor is just who he is, not a reflection of the relationship, is reportedly a much-needed reality check for an internet that often confuses personality with conflict. Sending a message in your comment section instead of letting the speculation breathe is a power move, and fans believe it shows exactly why Shields has the reputation she is both in and out of the ring. She's allegedly not someone who lets a narrative get away from her, whether that narrative is about a fight or about her own relationship. People are saying that level of directness is rare, especially from someone who could have easily ignored the chatter and let it die down on its own. Instead, she reportedly chose to be the one to define the moment, which is its own kind of statement about how she operates. Now, separate from the relationship drama, there was actual award business happening too, and it's worth mentioning because it adds another layer to Shields' BET Awards weekend. She was reportedly nominated for the BET Sportswoman of the Year award, recognition for what has been an undeniably dominant run inside the ring. But the award ultimately went to WNBA star Aya Wilson, whose own incredible season allegedly made her the favorite going into the night. Fans believe Shields' nomination alone says a lot about how her boxing legacy is being recognized outside of just the sport itself, even if the trophy went elsewhere this time. So between the nomination, the red carpet moment, and the comment section defense, Shields' BET Awards weekend ended up being a lot more eventful than a typical appearance. What started as a couple's photo op turned into a viral debate about body language, which turned into Shields stepping in to control the narrative herself, which turned into a reminder that she was also up for one of the night's biggest sports honors. People are saying it's a perfect example of how quickly the internet can take one small detail, a facial expression, and spiral it into a full conversation about relationships, public image, and expectation. At the end of the day, allegedly nothing about the situation is actually dramatic in the way the internet wants it to be. A quiet partner isn't breaking news. A confident woman defending her relationship isn't breaking news. But the internet is going to talk regardless, and Claressa Shields made sure that when they did, they were going to hear her version first.